Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanan Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Narayanam Gurum Vande Saranyam Bhakta Bandhavam Gauramanovistam Purnam Radhadasyam Pradayakam Rupanugacharya Varam Rupamanjari Preshtakam Patita Pavana Karunyam Yugacharya Narayanam Vanchakalpa Taruvyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tvise Namaha Shama Sundara Shrikanda Shekara Ismera Hasara Murali Manohara Radhikara Sikamam Kripanide Swapriya Charana Kinkarim Puru Tapta Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vrindai Tulasi Devi Ai Priyai Keshavasicha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavatyai Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Ramo Hare Hare. So first of all I begin offering my most humble obeisances with the dust of the lotus feet of Paramaradatama Sri Guru Pada Padma, Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada, Paramahamsa Paribrajacharya, Astotara Sata Sisrimadu, Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Shila Gurudeva. And to my most worshipable Shiksha and Sannyasa Guru, Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada, Paramahamsa Paribrajacharya, Astotara Sata Sisrimadu, Shila Bhakti Vijnana Bharati Goswami Maharaj. And to all Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga, to all Tridandi Sannyasis, Brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, and to all the assembled devotees here today, my most respectful obeisances. So by the causeless mercy of Srila Gurudeva and all Mahabhagavatas Acharyas, we are able to assemble here one more time. So we will continue reading from Sri Rasa Pancadhyayi, the commentary of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur, which is remaining from the third shloka. Bhagavan Shri Krishna, he was looking to the full moon, and that astonishing vision increased his amorous desires in his heart. And then he quotes a verse from the Gita 3.21. Whatever behavior a great personality practices, the ordinary persons will follow. So observing the behavior of the moon and remembering this shloka, Krishna thought, the moon is the progenitor of my dynasty. So the moon is giving me the proper example that I should follow. In this way, Krishna, he initiated his attempt to attract the wives of others, gopas. And he never felt even a slight remorse about that. Then the word kumudvatam coming in this verse, it means that whose duty is to make the kumud night lily to bloom. So the rising of the moon brought so much joy to all the residents of the world. Kumudvat. Ku means earth and mut means happiness. The duty of the moon's round face is to increase the happiness of the inhabitants of the earth. So here the word Akhanda Mandala means the perfect round disk of the moon. It refers to the moon in its full, means Purnima. So the other meaning is that Akhanda means that this round face is never broken. Then Ramananabham, it means Lakshmi, Rama, who is a sister of the moon. Why Lakshmi is the sister of the moon? Because both came from the churning of the milk ocean. So in this way, because brother and sister, they have some similarity in their faces, it is proper to say that the beauty of the Lakshmi's face is just like the beauty of the moon. So in this way, he quotes one verse from Brihad Gautamiya Tantra. Devi Krishna Mai Prokta Radhika Para Devata Sarva Lakshmi Mai Sarva Kanti Sanmohini Para So the verse says that Srimati Radhika is the supreme goddess, Para Devata. And therefore she is the counterpart, she is the half of Krishna, Krishna Mai. And she is the source of all the goddesses of fortune, Lakshmi, Sarva Lakshmi Mai. And she is all attractive, Sarva Kanti. And thus she can attract even Krishna himself, Sun Mohini. And she is the supreme potency, Para. So therefore the name Rama indicates actually Radha, not the real Vaikuntha Lakshmi. So many other scriptures are also giving support to this conclusion that Rama means Radha. But also this Rama can mean all the gopis together. In this way, when Krishna saw the beautiful face like a moon of the gopis, then he became attracted. And he played a very sweet tune on his flute. And from the other side, when Radha and gopis, they saw the full moon, they remembered the most beautiful round face of Krishna. And all their amorous sentiments begins to manifest inside of them. And once these sentiments are being manifested inside, they will appear on your face in a very effulgent way. So same thing happened to Krishna, also happened to the gopis. They were also inspired by the appearance of the moon. And they also see Krishna's face like the moon. Now, the rising moon has very reddish rays, like a ball of fresh kumkum. So, as soon as Krishna contemplates the reddish moon, that reddish rays also touch his body and he also becomes reddish by that color. And when he sees his body reddish, he remembers that his body became smeared with kumkum when he met with the gopis. And the whole forest also became reddish. By seeing all this stimulus, Krishna remembered the gopis and played a very sweet melodious song on his flute. So the gopis, they also confirm in the verse 40 of this chapter, saying that what beautiful lady in the three worlds would not be forced to break the moral codes after hearing the very mysterious and sweet song from Krishna's flute. And what is Krishna playing on his flute? Playing the Kama Bij. Kalambamadrishan Manoharam. So the hidden meaning of this verse is that he is actually playing Kama Bij. So through the sound of the flute, Krishna is planting the Kama Bij, means the seed in the heart of the gopis and also attracting to him. Also the Shrutis confirm, Gayantam Striya Kamayanta. The women of Braj, they became filled with amorous desires after hearing this Kama Bij. So Kama Bij mantra is the most powerful mantra for divine amorous love. Kala, this word together, Ka and La. Then the fourth letter is E. E. E means I in English, but in Sanskrit E. When E is joined with Ka and La, it becomes Kli. Then comes the word Manoharam. Manoharam means, Mana means mind, Hara means to attract. And the presiding deity of the mind is the moon. Then this moon becomes the Chandra Bindu, making the sound. Then we have the full Kama Bij sound. It's better I avoid speaking this full Kama Bij. It's not proper that I will speak this full Kama Bij. So I hope everyone is understanding what that sound is. So now we will start the verse number 4. Nishamya gitam tadanangavatanam brajastriya krishna grihita manasa ajagamuri anunyam alakshitodhyama sajatrakanto javalo lakundalaha. The minds of the Braja Gopis were naturally attracted to Shri Krishna. And after hearing the song flute, which come from erotic desires, they were completely absorbed in prema and pulled towards Krishna. Unseen by each other, all the gopis ran to him, and their earrings were swinging on their faces because they were moving very fast. So now the commentary of Srila Jiva Goswami Pada Vaishnava Toshani. Only those gopis who were Krishna beloveds, they heard the flute melody, not any other lady of Vrindavan. So in this way, Shukadeva Goswami speaks this verse beginning with Nishamya to indicate that Bhagavan has extraordinary potency. So by hearing the flute melody, The amorous sentiments manifest in the gopis' heart and they rush towards Krishna. Rush means immediately running, not thinking about anything else. So here in this verse, the word ananga is being used. Ananga means, ananga vardhanam, means the romantic feelings increased in the gopis' hearts. And previously this feeling was in a seed form. So after hearing the flute, the desire began to flourish. So because in the previous verse, there was this indication that amorous desire was already present in the gopis' heart. So the flute song is just making it to increase. That ananga means that the seed is sprouting. After the seed sprouts, then the plant can grow and show its full beauty. And after that, the fruits will come. And every fruit contains many seeds that can again produce many trees. So before, the gopis, they were hiding this seed in their hearts due to their shyness and self-control. But now the seed has sprouted and some leaf has appeared, so they cannot hide it anymore. So once the seed is in the earth, no one can see it. It is hidden. But as soon as it sprouts, then everyone can see what is there. So in this way, after hearing the flute song, that seed begins to sprout in the gopis' heart and they lose their composure. It proves that the flute song has so much nectar because just by hearing it can make the seed of romantic feelings to manifest. So the flute song worked like water on the seed, and now the seed has many leaves. So ananga vardhanam means the lustful desires have become manifested. But actually the word ananga means na anga. Anga means which is not lust. Ananga. So this is not real lust. This is actually real prema. The expanding of the prema of the gopis. This is called ananga vardhanam. So here the word brajastri has some special meaning. It's not referring to all the ladies of Braja, but only to Krishna's beloveds. Only those who heard the flute song, they were Krishna's beloveds. So in this way, they could not see each other. Everyone was doing their different activities. Then suddenly, they were attracted to come to Krishna. So Srila Siddhara Swami Pad, he explains why the gopis, they went alone and did not see each other. Because all of Krishna's beloveds are actually friends of each other. But they are divided into different groups, like the group of Radha and Chandravali, for example. And Krishna attracted all of them at the same time. But no one could see the other ones. Whatever they were doing, they just started walking without saying anything to anyone. Why? Because they lost their capacity of discriminating and they just followed towards Krishna. So Shukadeva Goswami says that they arrived before Krishna very quickly. So from this explanation, we may understand that Shukadeva Goswami was always meditating in Krishna in his heart. And he was also pulled towards Krishna, just as the gopis were. So after relating about gopis, endeavors to go to Krishna, he saw in his vision that he also arrived in front of Krishna. So Shukadeva Goswami is also having the same feeling of the gopis in his heart right now. Therefore, he uses the word they arrived to say that he was also feeling very close to Krishna. So he uses different verb tenses that indicates that he is very enthusiastic to speak about Krishna and the gopis. Srila Gurudeva mentions a few times in the purport of Gopi Gita that Shukadeva Goswami manifested also Gopi Bhav. So the reason is that Krishna is the all-attractive and he is the best of all Nayakas or heroes. So when Shukadeva Goswami spoke about that, it has some enthusiasm appeared in his heart. In this way, all Krishna's good qualities are increasing in the hearts of the gopis. So this is the end of the purport of Srila Jiva Goswami Pada. And now we are going to read the commentary of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur, which is quite short, and we can. He's saying, as soon as the gopis heard the flute song, they became like golden puppets pulling by the string of that sound. And they started rushing towards the place where their beloved was waiting for them. So to express this, Shukadeva Goswami, he says that sound of the flute was not only spellbinding, but it also increased the amorous love, Ananga Vardhana. So the loving desire in the heart of the gopis automatically begins to sprout and manifest. The sound fruit of Krishna is like a thief who enters in the heart, opens the doors of their ears. And they lost completely control, they lost their fear, their discrimination, and they gave to Krishna all their valuable things. Then they started going towards him. It was just like someone is running behind the thief when the thief steals something from him. So Krishna is like the emperor of all thieves, and the gopis are running because he stole everything from them. And they were very anxious to meet with him. So Krishna have looted their precious jewels, and he was waiting for them. They were running so fast that their earrings, their bangles, their ankle bells started swinging. After entering in their houses, that thief, he did not find anything precious there. The only thing they found was the heart of the gopis. He found was the heart of the gopis. This is the essence of this verse. So this is the end of the purport of Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur. Okay, so Hare Krishna. Panchakalpatra Vishwanatha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnava Gaur Pramanande Hari